welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Just fought like a black dragoon spearman. That was a pretty good fight.
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of... And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might...
So he's pretending.
Downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience.
True.
Since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
We have so many seals.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Okay. Wow, look at the fucking... Pretty sick horns. A minotaur.
Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance.
Are they about to get betrayed?
Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
He came in with his axe.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit.
I mean, he looks just like him. You have to believe this is him. Yeah, he knows. Nah, dude, he saw it. You can't even fake it, bro.
And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to beat him in a fight. Oh, he's doing a little bit of charades to show him.
Me as well.
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to her serene holiness.
Dude, this is perfect. He's doing a thing that only his uncle would believe that it was him. I love that Camelot also exists in this world.
I shall have thy head.
That was beautiful.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once.
Damn, this is a great scene. I fucking loved this. I'm so glad this didn't need to be a fight.
You're still the finest matter in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy. It's really you.
That's beautiful, man.
You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach.
He's like, no, Uncle, come on, this is some serious shit has gone down. I need to talk to you.
See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother.
So he was our dad's younger brother.
All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
That's funny.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more
She said
about
facts.
It, wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy. But now,
Hell yeah.
you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she? Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice.
There's always a
Because
choice,
once
Jill.
they learned that Lash would not move me, They turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
Let's see it.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand?
I understand, Joe.
I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
Nice. Oh, he's a little earnest.
I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Yo. Riz King.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Okay. That was a big chunk of story. Here be monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian
Alright,
can probably
we got a
make an
couple
educated
things.
guess.
Typical noble.
How did we never hear these Guardians of the Flame?
How may I help you today, Clive? All
Okay.
done?
And there's
You
nothing.
look at the list, do you?
You're gonna tell me, Gout,
Look.
that there's nothing.
Always something in there.
Hmm. Oh, see, I gotta
There
do
are
the
new
plus
bills
ones.
being posted every.
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. But normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear. Because he respects you, innit? So, what do you say?
Yeah, of course.
Fine. If you think it will. But if...
Alright, now, wait.
I think it's funny that he's saying that this guy respects me because he's usually like, if this is the blacksmith, oh, it's Blackthorn. I don't think the blacksmith is Blackthorn. I was gonna say, blacksmith is pretty persnickety. I did not get the sense that he respects or likes me.
Oh, but
Something tells me you won't...
the up is the
Yep. Can get both of those.
I'm on
monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Cameron.
Okay, so it was the blacksmith. I did not get the sense that he respects me.
What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business.
Clive just wants to help, innit? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open.
Dude, I love that.
Thanks, man.
It's just bros being worried about bros. He said, talk about your feelings, bro. It makes me sad that you feel this way.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like every clumsy shit.
Oh, he's self-conscious.
Should've put the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm
Wow,
the
this is
craftsman
actually
I thought I
insightful.
was.
He said, you know, I dedicate myself to this craft every day. I was shown work that made me feel like I don't know shit. So,
Piss off.
All right,
relatable.
we're going. I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of lead.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
Dude, hell yeah, he understands.
Couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to... Karen.
And it's
Thanks.
You don't...
I don't. It did.
Here now.
Thank you, Karen.
At least you.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best...
I'll leave the hunting to you while you get on with...
Good idea.
Nice. So, we're gonna go fight a griffin. We're going monster hunting to get some specific leather that's gonna make our boy feel better. Passing on the trail from Lost Wing to Cair Norvent. Okay. I don't understand. Will it just not go away? Alright, well, I'm just gonna have to assume that... Oh, well, that's not... Damn it. So I have to go here.
Good day to you. Let's see.
The crystals we get from the tailor will...
Nope. This way. Okay, good. I'm like, will it let me?
Good girl.
Okay. That's not a griffin.
Time to fight.
Wait. Wait. Did I just see it? Oh no, there's some ruins. I'm like... Okay, I feel like I would have seen it by now. Nope. I was thinking, oh, maybe over here, the corner.
Be safe.
Dang, absolutely demolished that. Okay, well, it seems like my efforts to do this thing did not work. So there's clearly like an order I'm supposed to do it in. That's annoying. I definitely went where it said to go, but...
Typical nobles.
And what the fuck am I supposed to do at this point? Okay, so now I'm reconvinced that no. Yeah, I'm sure I just didn't go far enough. That's annoying. I have to do a whole lot of running back. When I was so close. Alright, it's 26 minutes.
Good day to you.
Let's, yeah, we're gonna do this real fast.
The crystals we get from the tailor will...
Yeah, I think this is a little unclear, because it makes it seem like you have to keep doing something before it'll clear the notification or move you to the next one, but really it's just like, nope, now you're good to go. You found it, technically. Here we go. Alright, so I'm gonna go all the way to Care Norvent. Care Norbit. Yeah, I stopped just a smidge too early.
Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
I didn't see this bridge. Look at that guy. There's a giant eagle thing in... a talking eagle in... Lords of Shadow too. The receipts keep rising. Fucking went too early. Fuck. Wow, what the fuck? Hell yeah. Nice. Oh my god, what a sick fight. I can see, like, I'll have to take a look and see more. Nice. No worries. Yeah, I'll have to see more of it, because I'm just not that familiar with Dragon's Dogma, but especially this little monster hunts I can understand. The 1v1 fights against, like, human beings, I feel are probably a little bit more distinct.
Something there, boy.
But I can understand the monster fights, especially.
Could that be our man?
You haven't seen me fight anything, like, gigantic yet, and that's, like, a real game changer.
Are you alright?
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though.
I like this man's turban.
For a refund.
It's not
I wish we could choose to wear a hat, but he's just stuck in his Gabriel Belmont phase.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one, and I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd actually...
Hell yeah, sick stuff. He said, "Here, that's actually really high praise, and I ain't shit. So give this man some leather."
If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you. Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
Yeah, let's turn our boy's fortune around. This is kind of a longer episode for me, but it worked out. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I get like a sense of monster. I wish there was more visible like damage done to the enemies. That'd be interesting as a mechanic. But just wait until you see one of the like big Titan fights. I'm gonna stick to main story missions for the next little bit.
Did you find him, or does the hunt
I found him. And he asked me to give you this.
I'm gonna take a quick
With his regards.
5 minutes after this side mission finishes. Not even 5 minutes. I'm gonna take a couple minutes. Just walk around, stretch, and then I'll be right back. Look at this leather.
Work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it.
Sick.
Good few times too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work.
Yo, I love how just smitten with this man's work he is.
I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble.
No, man, I'm glad you shared your trauma with us so that we could help you through it.
I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
That was the idea.
He says with a grimace on his face. I love it.
Anyway,
He said, "I'm quite happy now."
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows Don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But anyway, enough narrowing. I've got work to be getting on with.
Good shit.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. I wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted. I've got duties to attend to.
Yeah, you got it.
Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back. Oh, dude, I love it. We helped him get his boyfriend back on track. 145. Did I get anything of value? Drake Slayer's belt design draft. Okay, let's craft some shit.
Clive. What's something for you?
Word.
An hour meant to do that then?
Electrum.
That it?
And how do I track those is the question. Can I track those?
Not Sancfordian, do you? Bring me the materials, and I'll think about it.
It will not let me track them.
That it? Fine.
Alright. So I can't craft anything. Damn it.
Deadlands wouldn't be half as bad. Bloody dust.
Oh. Sid would be proud. Hell yeah. Nice. Let's see what was added. A basket of apples? Is that what I'm looking at? Nice. Yeah, that's probably one of the better bits of little, like, side storytelling in the game so far is, you know, we saved someone that was dedicated to making these apples better, and now 5 years later she's inspired people to make apples in her memory. So it's cool. Alright, I said I was going to stick with main story stuff from here on for the next few. Why do the main character with deep voices sound as cool as that August guy? Sounds like the kind of dude that just give you a glass of water. Yeah. You know, it's funny. You missed out on seeing the character with the most gravelly voice, who is voiced by Ralph Innes, who you've seen in, like, The Witch or other things like that. You'd recognize his voice right away.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
But he's got this graveling voice. You know, I can't even do it. But yeah, he's got this deep graveling voice that is super recognizable. Alright, perfect. This is a perfect stopping point. I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break, do some stretches, and we'll get back to it. Thanks for joining us. Be safe.